بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On the 7th day of Shahr Ramadan al-Mubarak, in the year 201 after Hijrah, many historical accounts indicate that this is the day where Al-Imam Al-Rida alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam assumed his new position of being the crown prince in the government of the wicked Al-Ma'mun Al-Abbasi. This is an area of much debate, a controversial incident that took place in history, and there's a lot of misconceptions surrounding it. Inshallah ta'ala, we would like to highlight some of those, clarify some of those misconceptions, inshallah, and come to the conclusion that the intentions of Al-Ma'mun were not genuine. Rather, he forced the Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam to execute a certain erroneous agenda that he had in mind. First and foremost, when Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam rejected that offer multiple times to migrate from Medina to Khurasan, he had sent Ar-Raja ibn al-Dhahhak to lead the caravan and forcefully bring Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam to Khurasan. And while doing so, he was asked strictly not to go through and pass through Kufa and not to pass through Qum. Both those cities had followers for Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam. So if you have genuine intentions, why are you even dealing with Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam as a prisoner? Right? Are you taking him there to isolate him and keep him under your watch? Or are you actually bringing him close to your throne and you want to sincerely give him that position? Those are legit questions. Number two, many of people who followed Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam wanted to also relocate and get closer to Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam, especially those surrounding Khurasan. Two major caravans were headed towards Khurasan, where they were intercepted by the government. And they were, if you will, looted and then exterminated and killed. And one of those invasions, if you will, expeditions resulted in killing As-Sayyida Fatima Al-Ma'suma alayha afdalus salatu wassalam, which is currently buried in Qum, Medina Qum in Iran. Why doing that? Why persecuting his relatives and his followers and killing his own brother Harun, for example, if you have genuine intentions? The intentions were very clear, his objectives were very clear, is to legitimize his government, which is unstable. His caliphate, so-called caliphate, was very unstable. After the entire nation was erupting, if you will, in Baghdad, and the chaos taking place after killing his brother Al-Amin, right? He wanted to calm down at least the big sect, the followers and the aides and the supporters of Ali ibn Musa Rida alayhi afdalus salati wassalam. Therefore, he summoned him. Now let me take you to Khurasan and look at some of the conversation that took place between Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salati wassalam and Al-Ma'mun in the presence of his minister Al-Fadl ibn al-Yasar. Right there, the major offer, if you will, was not the crown prince. The major offer to Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam was the entire concept of khilafah. He wanted him to become the caliph. He told him that I haven't seen anyone which is more pious than you and whatnot, and I want to hand it over to you. So look how an imam dealt with this. Right? He was very firm when it came to the concept of khilafah, because he knew that he's trying to defame Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam and take advantage of this. And he explained to people that your imam is after worldly affairs. Right? There's nothing called imamah, nothing divine, no position from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And once Al-Imam accepts that, maybe he would revolt against him and kill him. And that's it. He would dismantle this concept of imamah. Right? This is asserted by many of our scholars, my dear brothers and sisters. So what happened there, Imam gave him two scenarios. He's like, either this khilafah is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then if it's from Allah given to you, you're not allowed to strip yourself out of something Allah gave you and give it to someone else. Look how smart and intelligent that answer was from Imam Ali afdalus salatu. And number two, that if you were not, like this khilafah weren't given to you, or wasn't given to you by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you are not allowed to give it to someone else because you don't even have it in the first place. So Ma'mun stopped here. He knew that what Al-Imam alayhi afdalus salatu wassalam is trying to explain here, right, and highlight. So he said, okay, then I am forcing you to become the crown prince. I want you to be close to me. I want you under my watch. right? I want to follow your movements. And he isolated Al-Imam alayhi salatu wasalam from his companions. Al-Imam said, I will accept with one condition. I don't get involved in your government. I'm not a judge, nor I will change or add or modify anything. I am not representing your government or Ma'mun. This is made clear. Okay? So he accepted the label of being the crown prince because it was forced upon him. But he did not accept this entire role. Rather, Al-Imam alayhi salatu wasalam took advantage, if you will, of that position, and he spread the knowledge of Ahlul Bayt alayhim afdal salatu wasalam. In that very first year, a very major global conference, if you will, took place, where he was debating one of the experts in theology by the name of Sulaiman al-Maruzi. He was brought forth to debate Al-Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, and Al-Imam very beautifully refuted all his arguments, discussing the characteristics of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وصلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.